I'm back today for a Q&A, and today I'm going to be doing it with my mom. I've done a few on my channel before, and you guys really enjoyed them. This is my mom. If you do not know her, she also has a YouTube channel, which I have a link down below. It's ReadingByKsenia, and she also has an Instagram account where she posts a daily card of the day and crystals and things like that. And she knows all things about crystals, astrology, tarot, everything like that. And I'm sure if you watch my vlogs, you guys know she owns a crystal bracelet shop where she hand makes every bracelet and charges it with Reiki just for your specific intentions. All of you guys always show retweeting me that you're wearing the bracelets, so I'm sure it's nothing new. But if you're new here, this is her. You should definitely check out her channel. She just finished a how many chakras are there? Seven week series on all the chakras in your body and how you can balance them and use them to manifest. And yeah, it was amazing. We decided to do a Q&A just so you guys could kind of ask the exact questions you had, so we could discuss a variety of spiritual topics. We're going to do half the video on my channel, and then if you want to watch the second half, we'll be sure to go over to her channel and we'll answer the second half of the questions.
So just kind of like to say hi, my dear friends, for those who know me from my followers on my channel, and for new guys, if you don't know, as Polina said, so on my channel I speak about energies, about energy centers, how those called chakras, how they affect your life, how crystals affect your life, what you can do to be more happy, to stay calm, to bring abundance manifestations into your life, and much, much more.
What an intro. So the first question is, what is the best, I guess we're kind of in random order, but we can just start with start the manifestation one. How do you get back on track in terms of manifesting and overall having more positive thoughts after a period of depression? A lot of people are asking a similar question, like after a rough time, how do you get on the path to positivity and towards manifesting things? Like, what are the steps to almost like get out of feeling like that and to getting on the path? Because I feel like when you don't feel your best, it's really hard to even imagine yourself feeling well. So like, what steps would you take from feeling not good to try to lift yourself up as much as possible?
Well, as we discussed, there are multiple ways for you to be back on track and raise your vibrations. So if you don't think that at this state of time you cannot do visualizations, you cannot really work on meditation, so then probably doing yoga would be the easiest thing. So I would recommend you guys either go to your local sport club, gym, whatever, or if you don't have membership, just try searching on Google, or in some of my videos I recommend poses for different chakras. Just do yoga, just do that energy flow, because when you do yoga, it's actually spiritual practice. It's not, yoga means union between body, spirit and mind. So like we all energy beings, so it's kind of like work all together. So when you do yoga exercises, the energy flow goes kind of like through your energy centers, and then it helps you to get rid of those toxic thoughts, if you will, or low vibration energy, because you are working on your chakras, you are infusing them with energy, and then they work properly, your vibrations will kind of like adjust to the right frequency where they should be. So the easiest answer would be do yoga. If you cannot do yoga, just do physical exercise. Then after that you could use oils. So as I said, you could rub kind of like your wrist, put around your aura, and just sit and breathe. Close your eyes. Just think about nothing, and if you cannot do that, it's kind of like random thoughts start popping up in your head. As I explained again in some of my videos, just draw infinity sign, focus between on the point between your brows and just draw infinity sign. So do that at least for 5-10 minutes. So that's kind of like number 3, and then I think you will be in that state when you could do visualizations and positive affirmations. Just say like, I trust universe, everything works in my favor. And something positive affirmations. Yeah,
I think that you have to force yourself out of it. Sometimes it's like a workout or something, like when you don't want to go to the gym or don't want to go to yoga because you're not feeling good, but you just have to think about it that if you go, you're going to feel better, and if you stay, you're not going to change. Even when I don't really want to go workout because you're not in a good mood, you just don't want to do it, you almost have to like force yourself, because you know that after you will feel better. So yes. I agree. Next question is, when is the best time to change your appearance? I think she's probably talking about astrologically, or
to change what?
To change your appearance.
Well, so now actually Venus retro. So Venus is a planet that rules beauty, that rules money in some sense. So basically it would be a great time, kind of like when planet goes in retro, so it's basically a period when people start to review things. So basically whatever is being kind of like on the back burner you should bring forward and start analyzing things, like analyzing maybe your appearance, maybe like your closet, and do kind of like reviews, but don't do dramatic changes, don't do anything different at that time. Just kind of like review and think how you want it to look. And when Venus goes again straight, direct, so then you could go and book your appointment for hair, for go shopping. I mean, during Venus retro, you could go shopping, but do not buy like expensive things, like luxury things that cost a lot of money, like $20, $30 probably would be okay, but I would not advise you like to go and spend like $300-400 on one item, because usually luxury things that bought during Venus retro is not going to be as beautiful as you thought. It's not going to be
as useful. You probably won't use
useful.
it. I bought something during it and I thought I'd use it, and I never wore those shoes again in my life. So
yeah.
Only sunglasses, I sold them.
Exactly. So then you will not fully like that item.
Maybe also what like throughout a month is better doing new moon or full moon, whatever for people if they're doing like any hair coloring, anything that's like changing their appearance. I don't know.
Everything will be like good. Any good start should be on the new moon. So basically, because new moon gives you energy for starting projects, so this will ensure that you will finish the project. So for example, if you are looking to grow your hair, right, so then probably I would advise you to book, and again, it's kind of like hard to say in general during new moon, but then every day moon is in different signs. So basically there are some signs that are better suited for certain procedures, even
like Taurus.
Right, so and some are not. So basically in general recommendation would be just kind of like on a new moon. So basically after new moon first 2 weeks you could do any changes kind of like that you want to grow. So basically it's kind of like growing. And then if you want to get rid of some stuff, so basically if you want to do some like depilation or whatever, like get rid of some unwanted hair or deep cleaning, so then probably it would be at the second half of the month, so after full moon. And then if you guys have specific questions for your situation, like if you're going through surgery or if you have like wedding plan, feel free to reach out to me and I'll help you to pick the right day, because date of your wedding, date of your surgery is very important. So you need to make sure that you pick the right date, so then the surgery will go smoothly and you will
recover
quickly. And for the wedding, so to make sure that your marriage is gonna stay long and it's gonna be kind of like mutually loved and prosperous and all good things, and not just kind of like just dissipate.
So the next question is one that I got a lot about. It's kind of it's basically about if you can raise or manifest for someone else. So I'll read you the question. Is there a way to raise someone else's vibration? I really love my boyfriend, but sometimes I get the feeling that I'm on a higher vibration and it causes us some problems. He's not into spirituality, so I can't just ask him to meditate or say daily affirmations or crystals or anything like that. Thank you so much. So what would you say would you do if you could sense that you're in a high vibration, but someone isn't there when you're around them? You can like feel almost the discord, or especially if you feel really aligned and you know like what you should be doing, your ideas, but the person isn't on their high vibration, like it's hard to keep yours up. So how would you what would you suggest?
So basically, you are responsible only for your own vibrations. You cannot manipulate other person's will, their vibration and stuff like that. So basically you cannot force them to do anything and you cannot affect them directly. But what you could do, you still should focus on yourself and on your own vibrations, still being on the high vibration, and then that person will pick that up, because that energy is gonna go around you. So because especially if you wear crystals, so then kind of like your chakras are stronger, so your field of impact is kind of like significantly higher than if you would not wear, for example, bracelets or do affirmations and meditations. So then that person kind of like unknowingly will have to kind of like will be almost forced, but not.
They kind of will just say the positive things, or they'll laugh. They'll start to like they're like basically their barrier will to break down.
So they will kind of like their vibrations will be also getting higher and higher because you will be around. So basically you will be like sun, and then he will be like little butterfly who goes to that sun. If you will try to convince them to do something, or trying to impact them directly, then probably they're going to be upset, you will be upset, and then your vibrations will be lower, and It's not gonna.
How would you
be
protect your
good.
energy? This is a similar question I got. If you're like people say at work or somewhere they're positive, but people around them are very negative. So what do you do in that type of situation?
Well, when I worked in corporate, I just had my crystals on my desk. So, and then kind of like it was funny because in that area, in that cube, everyone was staying kind of like nice and positive. But kind of like in different area, if you go to different area, because you know guys how the corporate is huge, kind of like buildings, and different floors have different departments. So if you go to different floor, different department, you will feel the change of energy. But people will come to you and say, oh my god, it feels so nice, so try that.
Just keep crystals around you, stay positive, and just keep your own thoughts. Like if someone else tells you something, don't immediately take it for like they're right. Like if someone say something negative, don't start thinking like, oh maybe they're right. Like stay strong in your beliefs, like of what you want, because a belief is just a thought you think. So if they say something negative and you're like, oh wow, then you'll start believing it and it'll manifest. So
exactly.
Just ignore it.
It's not you, it's their reflection. Everything is perception. So that's their thought and this is a reflection of their personality. It's nothing to do with you. And sometimes, kind of like again, we are not robots, we are not perfect. Sometimes things that someone said or someone did impact you. So what you could do, again, if you are in school or if you are in kind of like working environment, just go to some even restrooms. So there are some nursery rooms or some kind of like how it's called, like religious room, something like that.
Like a break room.
Yeah, something kind of like a break room. So you could have privacy and just breathe, do meditation, stand on your head, kind of like do yoga exercise, do something to bring yourself back to balance. So
we're going to head over now onto her channel, so I'll leave a link down below. If this was your first video, welcome. Feel free to leave any questions down below for a future video. Don't forget to subscribe and just come on over with us to answer more questions on her channel.
Your mind is somewhere where tears will not flow. Yeah, someday you'll